There are growing questions about the mysterious death of an American in Singapore. Shane Todd, an electronics engineer, earned his doctorate at UC Santa Barbara. Todd was found dead last year in what police called a suicide. But Todd's parents say their son feared for his life. They say he may have been caught in a plot that could threaten U.S. national security. ABC's John Muller has their story.
When Shane Todd was found dead in his apartment after quitting his engineering job at Singapore government firm IME, local police ruled it a suicide, but his parents aren't convinced.
I know he was murdered, and then they just hung him on a door.
Todd was found hanging by his bathroom door. Police say he concocted an elaborate pulley system involving a series of ropes and screws in the wall. But when his family arrived at his apartment in Singapore, they thought something didn't add up.
No screws in the walls, no ropes, no pulleys. I called the police immediately and I said, the description you gave me does not line up with the physical evidence.
This alleged suicide note was found on Todd's computer. His brother says its impersonal tone isn't Todd's.
Shane would have his fingerprints all over anything that he would write down on a paper to us, and those fingerprints just weren't there.
The Todds had a U.S. pathologist examine their son's body. He found bruise marks he believes indicate their son died after a struggle.
His hands were shown that he was in a fight.
The family also stumbled upon this hard drive. They say it contains evidence suggesting their son may have been inadvertently caught up in a plot to transfer sensitive technology to China, and that he had started to fear for his life.
Then he started saying, Mom, if you don't hear back from me, call the American embassy because I feel that my life is being threatened.
The FBI is actively working with the Singapore government on Todd's case. Meanwhile, Montana Senator Max Baucus met with the Singaporean Minister of Foreign Affairs and Secretary of State John Kerry.
I'm not satisfied until I'm convinced that there's been no national security breach.
Todd's parents say this case is no longer about their son's death, but rather national security.
Mary and I are both committed to seeing this to the end, and we're seeing that our country is protected.
John Muller reports Todd's former company disputes the family's speculation. They say neither Todd nor the company was involved in any classified research project with China.